It's caught in the crossfire.
Hey guys, it's Faye here again. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are not, thank you so much for sticking with me. I just want to take a moment to thank my subscribers. I see you people subscribing, I see what you're doing, but then after subscribing and viewing, you don't just walk away like that. Add some likes to those subscriptions. In today's video, I'm going to be gisting you guys how I almost gave up on YouTube and how I got my phone stolen, which was partly a fault of mine. But before we jump into the video, please like, please subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so you get to know each time I upload a new video. Should I start from my story of how my phone got stolen, or should I talk about how I almost gave up on YouTube? I experienced some challenges some days back. I was having memory issues and my phone kept on getting spoiled. I kept on fixing it kept on getting spoiled. I would delete and delete and delete, and the memory was still full. It was not making sense to me. I tried and tried and tried, the memory was still full. Each time there's an opportunity to record something, manage storage pops up. It just pops up, and it's so heartbreaking when you're so excited to film something, to record something you feel like, okay, let me capture this, I can maybe create content out of it later, and manage storage pops up. It's so frustrating, guys. It got so bad I just broke down and I decided YouTube is not for me. I am not doing this anymore. But I was getting frustrated, and I gave up literally. Long story short, I got myself back up. I picked myself back up. I was able to find a way to transfer my videos and photos to a laptop. So to all my growing YouTubers out there, I just want you to know that you are not alone in any challenge you're facing, whether it's on YouTube or off YouTube. I just want you to know that they are just temporal, and there's always going to be a solution to everything. Don't just give up on yourself because of minor discomfort. So now to my story time. This happened back in 2018 when I was in my second year. I came back to school pretty early. Lectures weren't intense. Nothing was really going on in school at that point. I always come back to school early because I just like to chill and have my peace of mind in my own space. Nobody's calling my name. I'm not calling anybody's name. Nobody's talking to me. I'm not talking to anybody. That's just how I like to roll. So I got sick. I was down with malaria, but then I got treatment. It was severe though. I got treatment and I was fine. I felt like I was fine. I felt like I was okay now. And I decided to make my hair. I went to the salon. In the process of making my hair, I got really sick again. So sick to the point that I had to tell the lady making my hair that she should stop and I had to go. So she let me go. As I was on my way, I noticed someone coming from behind me. I felt his presence from behind me. I ignored him. I just kept on going because I needed to get home. And then he walked up to me.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you going? You look sick. You don't look good.
I told him I wasn't feeling well. And I needed to get home. He offered to walk me home, and I wasn't comfortable with that. But then I had already called on a friend and she wasn't available to take me home. So I decided to let this guy take me home. We got to the gate where I lived and I told him my room is just a stone throw. You can go now. I thanked him and he insisted that he would take me to my room and make sure that I am fine. I didn't argue with him. because that was the last thing on my mind. I was even too weak to exchange words with him at that point. I just needed to be in my bed. So we got to my room. He dapped me with towel, and that made my temperature to drastically drop, which helped me to sleep. But before I fell asleep, I removed my phone from my back pocket. Thinking about it, after everything happened, what drew that guy to me was the fact that he saw my phone in my back pocket. That was what made him to follow me, to insist on helping me. He masked his intentions with helping me. That was what drew his attention to me. So I removed it from my back pocket and kept it on the table. That was like mistake of the century. Why? At this point, I'm beginning to think that was more spiritual than physical. I could not just understand the fact that I let myself go to a total stranger. I kept my phone on the table and I fell asleep. When I woke up, he was nowhere to be found, and then it clicked. This guy is a thief, or was a thief, and he has absconded with my phone. I went out and I met my neighbors outside. I asked them, did you see any tall fair guy? They said he was here minutes ago. He was just with them and he just left. I'm like, excuse me, he just left. Wow. I cried so much. I beat myself up for like the longest time, but eventually I got over it. It was such a painful experience for me, and never you trust a stranger like that. I was vulnerable and I just needed help. I could barely walk. I was really sick, but that's not an excuse. Notwithstanding, never you welcome a total stranger like that. If you're welcoming a total stranger like that, or if you're going to allow yourself to be involved with a stranger like that, it has to be that your spirit accepted the person. But I was stubborn because I was not comfortable with him. I ignored my instincts, and then when you ignore your instincts, bad things happen. So moral of the story is never ignore your instincts. Never let the total stranger come into your personal space like I did. And always be on the lookout for thieves. They're everywhere on campus. They'll steal anything and everything. If you guys have similar experiences of your phone getting stolen, please drop them in the comment section. Tell me what happened and how you tell me what happened and how it happened. See you in my next one.